Welcome to Sports 101. I'm Nick Amatangelo, joined this week by Charlie, Rooney, and Joaquin and Carrig. Class is in session. This week we're talking about MLB. Now, playoffs are right around the corner. Who's winning the wild cards, in your opinion?
American League is going to be Cleveland and Kansas City. Bit of a shock prediction.
A little bit.
But they have really light schedules to finish the season against mostly weak teams out west or in the Central. And all the Eastern teams who are competing right now, Tampa, Baltimore, New York, are all playing enough games within that tough division and against each other that I don't think they're going to be able to make the ground up or be able to keep pace with the high win numbers that the two AL Central teams should be able to put up. And Texas is free falling, so none of that.
Joaquin, what do you think?
For the AL, yeah, I'm going with New York and Cleveland.
New York.
New York because, let's just put it this way, Soriano is the Puig of the Yankees right now.
You're that Cubs fan? Soriano is Puig. How does it feel?
Only about 20 years younger.
No, but since,
older.
Seriously though, since he's been there, July 25th, 15 home runs, 47 RBIs up to this point in the season. And it's given them a boost. I mean, they 3-4 weeks ago, not in playoff contention, bottom of the division. There was no chance. 2.5 games out of the wild card spot now. So I like New York. I like them to finish strong, and I like Cleveland because of, like you said, their weak schedule. They have a ridiculously weak schedule, and it's pretty solid pitching up front, top three. So I like them.
So all right, rematch of Major League coming to the theaters and ballparks.
Yeah, really. NL prediction. What do you got
For wild card?
for wild card? Yeah.
This one's kind of not really too interesting, given the fact that 3 teams from the NL Central are going to make it. It's going to be Cardinals, Reds, and Pittsburgh Pirates.
Some combination.
I believe that the Cardinals will win a division just because they always somehow are able to do that, and the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates will be the 2 wildcard spots.
I'm sticking with Steel City Magic. Pittsburgh's going to squeak out a close divisional win. Head of the playoffs for the first time since '92. And like you said, it's going to be the other two. It's going to be the other 2 NL Central teams. St. Louis in the first wildcard spot, Cincinnati in the second. Washington's late charge is going to be enough. It's going to be a 3-team fair for the NL Central. With
right.
Pirates clinching the division crown.
All right, so now who are your picks for the MVP for both the AL and the NL?
Okay. For the AL, I think it's not really up for much debate. I think Miguel Cabrera will win it. I mean, he leads in RBIs, he leads in batting average, on-base percentage, slugging percentage, OPS. I mean, the guy is at the top of every category except for home runs, which Chris Davis has. And if he had been leading that category, he would win the Triple Crown back-to-back years.
I certainly agree. Cabrera's had an outstanding season. For me, the AL's big 3 this year. You got Cabrera, Trout, and Davis. But Davis has fallen off late. Trout and Cabrera leads Trout in most of the big numbers, and so he will cruise to a second, well-deserved MVP for the American League.
Now, thoughts on the National League on the other side of the coin, Charlie?
For me, it's going to be Andrew McCutchen. He's put up great offensive numbers, great defender in the center field out there for the Bucks. Very good speed in the base pass, and most importantly, he's been the best player and a key leader for this Pirates team, who have finally broken their 20-year streak of futility, winning season since. First winning season since 1992, my year of my birth, excuse me, and all of our birth, but not stopping there, marching into the playoffs. The stat heads love him, the writers love him, everybody loves him. It's the Reds and McCutchen and MVP.
Right.
I love him as well, and actually I'm a 93 birthday, unfortunately, but
Spoiled it. We had a nice thing going.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But I think that, yes, I think he's a favorite. I think he probably will win. I still personally think the season that Clayton Kershaw put up should put him into MVP talks.
This year.
It's been fantastic. He's posted a 1.94 ERA through this point in the season, and he's logged the most amount of innings. When you put those 2 together, that's amazing. You don't see aces put up the kind of innings and have the same, have that low of an ERA in that amount of time.
Not these days.
So Clayton Kershaw, he probably won't win it, given that he's a pitcher and it's really an offensive award. I think McCutchen will, but Clayton Kershaw is my pick.
All right. Now, last question for you guys. Who are your World Series picks if the season ended today? Charlie?
Moneyball Magic will guide the Oakland A's to the American League pennant, and it will be an all-California affair. The Los Angeles Dodgers are just so good in all facets of the game. Their offense is outstanding. Kershaw, Ryu, and Greinke, 1-2-3 is just fearsome in the playoff series. So Dodgers, A's, give it to the Dodgers.
Yeah.
All right. Who are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm going to go with you on Los Angeles, and I'm going to have Detroit from the American League. Detroit, they arguably have the best American League, or one of the best American League pitchers, and one of the best, or obviously the best American League hitter in Miguel Cabrera and Matt
solid
Scherzer.
supporting cast, to be sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, in Matt Scherzer. So I think apart from the rest of the team, which has played well, I mean they're cruising to an AL Central division win. Those two have really jump-started that team and put them back into contention, back in the World Series, I think, for a second year. In terms of the Dodgers, that top 3 pitching staff, I mean, that's arguably one of the best we've seen in a long time, and I think that'll be really hard to beat them in a 5 or 7 game series. So I think they're going to win the.
So
I think they're going to win the World
Detroit
Series.
gets swept
over
out by the
Detroit.
NL West again?
No, definitely not. I think it's going to be a 5 or 6 game series, maybe
Okay.
7. So let's see.
I'm going for the sweep.
Yeah, really.
All right. Well, that will do it here for this edition of Sports 101. Homework for this weekend is to check out the NCAA football, see what's going on in college. Until
Go
next
Gophers.
time, class dismissed.